I'd like to introduce you to the female protagonist, the serf Yelizaveta, and tell you a little about her meager but meaningful wardrobe. We all know clothes are an integral part of a woman's persona, and 15-year-old Yelizaveta is no exception, despite being a serf living in unfathomable poverty. The must-have of her humble wardrobe is a plain linen shirt, loose and practical, gathered at the neckline and wrists with cord. This single shirt is Yelizaveta's constant companion, day in and day out, whether toiling in the fields, washing laundry in the river, or kneading bread next to the stove. She wears it with either a skirt or covered with a jumper known as a saravan. But Yelizaveta has two additional shirts, identical in style to her everyday work shirt, but she has spent countless hours on these two shirts, embroidering them for special occasions. In fact, one of the two shirts is so exceptional, she keeps it inside a trunk for safekeeping, to be worn on that magical day of her wedding. Following the ceremony, the wedding shirt will go back into the trunk, not to be worn again until the day she is buried, so that when she enters the next world, her kin will recognize her. Her second special shirt addresses a more immediate concern than her wedding or her funeral. It's her party shirt, a masterpiece of colorful embroidery that speaks a language of its own. First, as a practical matter, the embroidery offers protection around the neck, wrists, and hem, openings where evil can attack the body. Second, vertical ornamentation to the skirt or saravan gives the illusion of greater height. Tallness is synonymous with beauty, and so necessary in catching that young man of her dreams. Third, clothing isn't simply a matter of beguiling that tantalizing boy. She also has to wow his parents. Her elaborate embroidery will prove she is competent with a needle, insinuating she'll be adept at clothing her future family. Lastly, her party shirt is replete with intricate, brightly colored bird and plant motifs, such as the tree of life. These are the ultimate infertility symbols, important because what a peasant family dreads far and away above anything is infertility. Every girl moves in with her bridegroom's family and lives with them the remainder of her life. It's her responsibility to supply future laborers for the fields. I'd like to mention one last thing. When wearing a jumper to a party, girls would belt their sarafans just below the bust line. Some girls didn't want the belt to wrinkle their sarafans, so they wore the belt underneath the jumper directly over the party shirt. Can you guess the reason for the belt? It helped to support the breasts, just like a modern-day bra. Just goes to show, some things never change. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Please join me on the pages of Who is to Blame, a story that embraces humanity in a different time, a different place, and a different culture.